Zero Dawnia. Minä menen nyt metsästämään 3 savtuuthia. Vai mitä ne oli? Joo, 3 savtuuthia pitää nyt hoidella. Mulla on tämmönen pyssykkä, mikä mä saan rosvolta. Yritetään tällä hoitaa. Se eka kyllä voi tällä nuolella, mikä irrottaa sen pyssy. Ottaisin vielä yhden. Kyllä ammuksi tästä pyssystä.
Okay, they're heading back.
Jos mä sen yhden löydän. On siinä. Hanhet huutaa. Sitten luutataan ja... Pitäis palata tonne asti. En taida kävellä. Ihan fast travelilla voisin mennä. Nuolia lisää. Viime videosta mä hommannut aika paljon uusia aseita tänne. Oleellisin on tämä Sharpshooter bovi ja Warbovi. Tässä on semmosia nuolia, millä voi irrottaa robottia osia.
Cash as it comes.
Oliks tässä nyt mitään? Täällä olisi korruptsona. Ei ne kiinnosta mua. Haluaisiks metallikukko? Kyllä se kiinnostas. Jaksaaks mä sinne asti mennä? Ehkä mä menen nyt tänne vaan. No, mitä tosta? Fast travelia. Juonta on edistetty aika paljon. Mä pelastin tän kaupungin tässä kertaalleen ja muuta jännää. Tää on tämmönen metsästäjäkerho. Nyt mä saan tämmöseen
I thought I told you.
I'm here to present trophies to the Sunhawk of the Lodge. 3 sawtooths, 2 ravagers, and a stalker for good measure.
I suppose Talana helped you with this.
I brought these down myself. Will you accept them?
Fine, yes. I accept them. But tell Talana she should stop playing with sludge if she wants to get Redmaw.
Tehtävä suoritettu.
He lost another caravan on the machines last week. Docked my wages again.
Level 33.
I'll wager Aaron is behind her.
When I gave him my trophies, Assis said you should be spending more time finding Redmaw than helping me.
That bunghead isn't wrong. But there isn't time to find Redmaw right now. You're gonna help with something else.
Oh? And what might that be?
Meet me outside. You wanna help? Here's someone who needs it. Go ahead, Ilsati.
I live in Lone Light, northeast of here. I barely escaped because Glinthawks attack anyone who ventures out. We have so few shards. Will you help? We have nowhere else to turn.
Sometimes members receive an honorarium for the hunt. Assis should have accepted this one, but he refused. The price was too low.
How generous.
In the past, I would have gone with Takas to handle this. And what say you and I take it on? I'll meet you at Lone Light.
What about Redmaw?
Are you in or not?
All right. I'll meet you there as soon as I can.
Minnekäs mun pitää mennä? Jaha. Siinä olisi muuten lähellä yksi tommonen metallikukka. Siinähän vois mennä tekemään. Voisin eka käydä kyllä kauppiaan luona. Vaikka tonne. Hetkinen, miten nää muut tuli? No joo. Myydäs turhat rumppeet. Noita ei varmaan tarvii. Tää mulla on liikaa. Näitä mulla on liikaa. Possun luuta. Jonkin verran, että saadaan vähän tilaa tänne inventaarioon. En tuskin mä mitään halua ostaa kuitenkaan. Noniin.
I bet those traitors Osram will just conveniently use the vault.
Rumpetta. Ehkä mä voin tallettaa tässä nuotiopaikalla. Jos käy joku onnettomuus matkalla. Hetkinen. Nopea reitti on tosta suoraan. Mennään sieltä.
Osram tried to kill the Sun King.
Mistä se reitti menee täältä?
How did he get so close to this?
Pitäisikö muuttaa tosta joku ratsu? Tomma.
Oh boy.
Rally!
oli jo niitten kimpussa. Minnekäs toi juokse?
By the sun, victory is ours.
Mitäs tuolla? Väärä suunta. Yrtit pitää kerätä, että taistelun tuoksinassa sitten voi parannella. Mä en kyllä halua haastaa. Se on ikävä kaveri. Lintuja, mitä piti ehkä tulla ammuskelemaan. Kukaan siitä. Tää on aika hyvä stealth-vaate tällä, niin nää ei hirveen helposti huomaa. Oikein aina kyykkiske. Minkäs levelin tehtävä tää muuten oli? No ei pitäis olla ainakaan vaikein. Kunhan hyviksi.
This scrapes.
About time you showed up. More Glenhawks incoming.
Missäs ne on?
coming!
Sekava taistelu. Joo, kun jos tää hyppii, niin aika hidastuu jousipyssyä virittäessä sen takia. Se oli vähän tommosta.
That seems to have taken care of them.
But more always come. The soldiers at Morning's Watch don't even bother to fight them anymore.
They must be attracted to the kills I saw upriver. I should go back, but if more attack here...
I'll watch the village. You go ahead.
I thought you wanted to do this together.
You don't need me to hold your hand.
Joo, tämmönen selvittämään tonne joelle, mistä nämä hyökkäykset johtuu. Kaikki luututtu. Kai ne on.
I can smell them. New day on the wind.
Sitten pääsen tonne alas, mutta mä nyt alas varmaan. Tän on alue. Hiekkamyrskyä pukkaa. Onks mä lähellä? Ei hirveän pitkä. Hetkinen, onks mä käynyt täällä ja täällä on niitä krokodinoja pinossa?
These are helpful. Bitter, though.
Joo. Käynyt täällä aikaisemmin. Se meni tonne ylös. Ei auta. Risuja, tämmöitä uudet nuolet. Tää on avoimien pelien ongelma, että
carcasses everywhere. No wonder the Glinthawks were drawn here.
mä kävin tässä jo aikaisemmin tosiaan. Mutta silloin se ei liittynyt juoneen millään tavoin. Joku on täällä metsästellyt nämä dinot ja jättänyt raadot tänne.
Those blinds up there concentrate fire on a target. Makes it impossible to fight back. It's a cheat. And a wasteful one too. Whoever did this must have left tracks from the blinds. Amateurs will leave easy tracks to follow.
Seurataan jäljet.
These must be the Snapmaw hunters. I'm here on behalf of the nearby village. Seems your kill zone is creating a Glinthawk problem for them.
Yeah, well, they're not the only people with problems. If we don't get enough Snapmaw hearts to pay off a loan, we lose everything.
I don't follow.
I borrowed shards to buy seeds. The harvest went bust, and now they're coming for the debt. We could lose the farm, our home.
I'm sorry about that, but Glinthawks are attacking people because of what you're doing here.
Not my problem. None of us are leaving until I get what I came for.
None of us?
You didn't think it was just us two, did you?
No one wins if we fight. Surely we can reach a compromise somewhere short of death?
We've been harvesting Snapmaw hearts for days. I only need one more, and then I can settle my debt and save our home.
If I get the last heart, do you promise to stay away?
It's a good deal. Your basher took a hard hit with that last one.
Okay, fine. We need the shards.
I'll do this for you once, and once only. Stay here till I get back.
Eiks mulla oo sinne tommosia sydämiä täällä? Itse asiassa ei taida olla. No, ei se mitään. Mennään nappaamaan yksi. Yksi kroko. Siellähän niitä menee. Itse asiassa pystyn nykyään kesyttämään kaikenlaisia robottieläimiä. Voisin tästä kesytellä vähän apujoukkoja. Vaikka yhden tommoseen. Yhden tommoseen. Hetkinen, mä voisin muuten kokeilla näitä corruption nuolia. Nää vissiin saa noin vihaseksi.
Go again.
Suut.
This is where it ends.
Kovin reilua.
Got it. Now to bring this back to those hunters.
Irrotetaan se osat. osat on vähän levällä. Miks mulla on se ratsu jossain siellä? Matka on kyllä niin lyhyt, ettei tässä mitään ratsua olisi tarvittu. Röydeksi.
There, the heart you need. Now what about your promise?
A deal's a deal. And now I can pay off my debt. We won't be back.
Good. Keep it that way.
Aloy. Congratulations are in order. I wanted to make sure you could handle yourself.
You were watching the whole time?
Of course. Tarkus, may the sunlight is passing, taught me many things. First of which was, a hawk never abandons their thrush.
Wait. Are you saying...
I'd like to sponsor you for membership. What do you say to hunting machines, winning trophies, and unseating Assis?
I'm in. I'll meet you back at the lodge as soon as I'm able.
Noniin. Takas tonne. Tylsää. Ehkä mä käyn hoitaan sen loppuun. Hetkinen, mä tosta pääsen. Pääsenkö?
Getting too steep to ride.
Taiteen. Rosvoleirit, mikä mä hoitelin. Rosvot yritti longnekkiä. Ilmeisesti saada vähän kaadettua, mutta... Miksi me ihan väärää suuntaan?
Save these for the trail.
Tonne päin. Nyt kerätään vähän yrttejä.
Whoa there!
Minne mä joudun oikein? Kumpikin jo. Sotilaisia ei ollut. Kiinnostaa mikä toi torni on.
Always stay bright, always clear. You're in for a treat. It's quite a show.
Pelien grafiikat on aika hyvin. Tääkin on 2017 tullut peli, että ei nyt ihan uusinta. Hirveä lintuparvi. Ja nyt tulisi tästä jatko-osa ihan viikon parin päästä. Forbidden West. Siitä on Pleikka vitoselle paranneltu versio. Ehkä mä sitäkin striimailen sitten joskus.
Let's have a chat. No, a colorful discussion. It was Derval. Oh, wonderful.
No niin, nyt pääsin tähän metsästäjiin kiltaan tai mikä nyt onkaan. Missä on tää ikävä johtohahmo.
Talana, always a pleasure. I see you've brought your pet.
Greetings, Sunhawk. I hereby sponsor Aloy of the Nora for membership in the Hunter's Lodge.
No. Look at her. She's lowborn, a savage. This is beneath even you, Talana.
She has fulfilled the requirements. And Sun King Avad decreed the Lodge should be open to all. She did save his life, but I'm sure he'll listen to your prejudice over his own common sense. Would you like to take it up with him?
The word of the Sun King is indeed law. Even though it will bring ruin to the Lodge, so be it. Do you, Aloy of the Nora, pledge to act rightly and nobly when in service to the Lodge all the days to follow?
I do.
Members of the Lodge, even though Tarkus is barely cold, I present to you Aloy of the Nora. Member and Thrush, what say you all?
To the hunt!
Sponsoring an outlander. While you make meaningless gestures, I'll be finding Red Maw.
Questi läpästä.
This is a good day.
What's Redmaw?
Few have seen it. A thunderjaw marked by years of battle. Some say it still bears the marks of over a dozen hunters on its flank. How many it has trampled along the way, we may never know. When members go hunting and never return, we often blame Redmaw. But to me, it's more than legend. It's the only machine that will unseat Assis. My sponsor nearly had it, but he didn't make it.
I'm sorry.
Tarkus sponsored me out of loyalty to my family. He was my last link to them, besides the Lodge itself. I have to unseat Assis.
I know why I hate Assis. Why do you?
My family has always boasted members in the Lodge. My father and brother were both Hawks. Assis let their sacrifice be forgotten.
What sacrifice?
They died in the massacre. They should be honored as Hawks. Instead, Assis will not let anyone mention it.
How did your family come to be members of the Lodge?
Karja noble houses have sent sons to the Lodge for generations. Because they needed another place to lord over the commoners. I want to change that. The idea that someone is worthy or not by virtue of birth alone. Everyone thinks they have me pegged as soon as they hear Talana Khan Padish. I hate that.
I understand. My whole life I lived as an outcast from the Nora. They would have been the first to say I wasn't one of them. Yet as soon as I leave the sacred lands, everyone calls me Aloy of the Nora. It should be Aloy despite the Nora.
I didn't know. I'll remember that.
What happened in the massacre?
King Jiran's paranoia knew no bounds. He sent thousands of innocents to die in the Sun Ring. When the Hawks of the Lodge called for him to stop the slaughter, he threw them in the ring too. Yet when the machines attacked the condemned, more Hawks leapt into the ring to defend them. And my father and brother were among them.
I'm so sorry. What happened to the men in the Sun Ring?
They died fighting. If you wish to hear the story, Legan can tell it better. He saw it with his own eyes. I did not. The morning of the massacre, my father told me to meet him outside the city. He told me they were planning an escape. I waited for hours until a message came from my father. I had to leave the city. So I fled when I should have fought by his side.
He didn't want you to die with them.
Nor would he want their names forgotten. Especially by the man who benefited most from their deaths, Assis. Now that you're a Thrush, you should improve your reputation. Why don't you hunt down a Thunderjaw and a Stormbird?
You want me to go trophy hunting?
You're not just any Thrush. You're mine. And you better make me look good.
But what about Redmaw?
I will find him. And when I do, I expect you to be there.
Ja. Java. No, ei ihan helpointa. Stormbird on iso lintu.
Two new thrushes in one day. Makes a hawk proud.
Who else just became a thrush?
Arctic. I see him rising to the top very quickly. He reminds me of myself at his age.
What will you say when I bring in a Thunderjaw trophy?
That's a wonderful goal. Perhaps you can have Arctic give you some tips.
Do you know where Redmaw is?
I do not. Rumor of it spreads quickly within the lodge. As soon as it is spotted, it disappears again.
Can you tell me what happened during the massacre?
A terrible time. King Jiran purged loyal subjects and traitors alike throughout the Sundom. He even called out members of our lodge.
Why?
Some spoke out against the killing. And when the soldiers came for them, we all objected. And for that crime, those who were not arrested were forced to watch our comrades murdered in the Sun Ring. I shouldn't say more.
Please, tell me what happened that day in the Sun Ring.
Normally, victims of the Sun Ring fell within minutes as the crowd cheered their deaths. But not with our hawks. They stood alone against wave after wave of machines. Hours passed, the men taking turns fighting as the others rested. The crowd's mood turned, rallying around our men. Some of them left, their bloodlust unsated. We members stayed and watched till nightfall.
What happened in the Sun Ring at nightfall?
The sun had set, and only firelight and the glow from the machines lit the ring. It was then the court released a behemoth. Several hawks at once jumped into the ring to fight alongside the condemned. They had snuck in their weapons. I wish I had as well. The machine didn't discriminate. It crashed into the stand, devastating spectator and fighter alike. It was a slaughter.
And how did the battle in the Sun Ring come to an end?
Talana's father climbed atop a behemoth and with one well-placed spear destroyed it, just as a second knocked him to his death. Her brother and the others fought this second behemoth, falling one by one as they put themselves between the beast and the stands. And so we and the spectators were saved. Those who had once cheered for their deaths thanked the dying men for their very lives.
What a brave end. And how terrible that no one speaks of it.
I must say I'm surprised by your achievements. Bringing in a stalker already.
Save your surprise. I'm just getting started.
Jaa. En mä kyllä näitä jaksanut ruveta tahkomaan. Tää pääjuoni voisi olla ihan järkevä, mutta ehkäpä sekin on toiseen kertaan. Sitä varten mun pitää matkata tänne kauas. Tässä ainakin kannattaa käyttää toi pikamatkailu. Astravel, ei ollutkaan. Tosiaan nyt on koko kartta auki tätä Frozen Northia vai mikä tää oli. Frozen Wilds ja lisäosa-aluetta lukuun ottamatta. Täällä on aika paljon kaikenlaista tutkittavaa, riittää kyllä vielä. Sivuquesteja muutama ja näitä löytyy tuolta lisää. Toikin on vaan level 18, vaikein olisi tää Frozen Wilds, joka olisi kans täällä. Mutta mä sinne vielä haluan mennä. Jees, mutta nyt voisin tallennella ja jatkaa toisella kertaa. Asettiin tallennuspiste. Oliko tässä pihalla semmoinen tuolla? Oikeesti mä voin vaikka talletaan tonne.
Let's have a chat. No, a colorful discussion.
Hetkinen, niin vahingosti ne Kunkun linna. Tänne haluamme mennä. Siellä oli yhdet taistelut tossa aikaisemmin.
Machines of bandits try to get past me, they'll have a fight.
I should be out there fighting a machine that's not pacing around here.
An Osram tries to kill the Sun King and ignore him.
Hyvä kunto. Jaksaa juosta vaikka kuinka pitkälle.
An Osram tries to kill the Sun King and a Nora saves his life. I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
Sitten
An
vaan
old man caught me sipping a brew
toiseen
at work.
kertaan.
He yelled so